Say whatever you want about me. Coach Greg is exactly like V-Shred. Let's call him G-Shred. By all means, do what you want, but I'm going to continue to make these videos because I do in fact care. Coach Greg, today's video, it's all about Sam Sulek. He posted a transformation. Age 19, 183 pounds. Guy was jacked and shredded at the same time. 4 years later, guy's now only 21, 237 pounds. And so let this sink in. He put on 54 pounds of muscle, and he's only now 21 years of age. And so we all know clearly this was not natural. People talking about it on the internet. Was recently an article. It said, "Rip Sam Sulek in advance." And so the article talks about an influencer who's recently gone viral on the internet. And so in a matter of perhaps a month or two, the guy's going to have 1 million followers on YouTube. And everyone, I do mean everyone, knows he's actually not natural. And so it's led to many of us, including even Jeff Cavalier, making videos saying we're concerned.
If he was my son right now, I would be terrified.
The guy's not natural, and look at the acne he's developed. We don't believe he's on small doses. And so millions of young viewers, oftentimes teenagers, are watching this. They see an intelligent, extremely well-built man and thinking, wow, if he can do it and he seems knowledgeable, perhaps I can. And so although he does not speak about the products that he's taking, it's very obvious. And so many of us had made videos of this. Obviously, I have. Everyone expected that. But even Jeff Cavalier, who often doesn't make videos like this, has also come to the forefront to speak out about the possible dangers that this can create.
Every single day, I would be terrified about the path he's going down and even about the things it appears he's doing right now. I would be terrified. So my concerns come from a genuine place.
None of y'all care about Sam Sulek's health. Oh, that's going to get a bunch of views, a bunch of likes, etc. because you know his name brings likes and views.
Isn't it ironic that he's essentially doing the exact same thing that he says others are doing to get likes and views? Now, here's the difference. He's just trying to put other people down. And when I make videos, many people think that I'm just doing it to put people down. But the reality is this, and I know for certain that I do in fact care, and I am positive that Jeff also cares. We care about people's health. We've been making videos for years. Jeff has been helping athletes to get better, recover, prevent injuries, and so on for decades. I myself taught physical education for 11 years starting the age of 22. And before that, I taught physical activity, sports, baseball, and so on. And so I had an extreme passion for health and fitness my entire life. And so for someone to just come out and say, you don't care, all you care about is the money. You only do it for clout, for views, and attention. Well, has he ever thought of this? When I put Sam Sulek's name in a title, I'm going to get way more views than if I don't. And so when I speak about Sam Sulek in a video, I do so to not only bring more eyeballs to the table, but also to teach valuable lessons. I, for example, have made videos about how bad his diet is. Balkan diet, having chocolate milk, burgers, fries, and cereal, that it's not healthy, that you shouldn't do that. I've also spoken about the dangers of using performance-enhancing drugs. And so is it true that I could personally reach out to him in a DM? Yeah, I could. Perhaps it could make a difference on one person. But if I make a video, and I've made several with millions, not one view, but millions of views, which do you think will make a more difference in this world? Can I make videos to get more views as well as actually care about the people I'm speaking to? Of course you can. I don't know why people think it has to be one or the other.
I want to put out more science-y kind of videos, but then they don't get the views. I spend twice as much time on something and I get half the views.
Yeah. Yeah. Like I noticed, like even when I posted elaborate scientific content, I still do, but a lot of it comes in the format of reactions and stuff that I know is going to draw in more people.
And so I'm making consistent videos about Sam Sulek, many people thinking I'm a hater. Am I not bringing more eyeballs to his channel? Some of the people that watch my videos about Sam have never heard of him. They're then going to follow him. And so it doesn't hurt Sam in the slightest. I'm making videos about Alex Eubank, Will Tennyson, Jesse James. The list goes on. And yet you complain and think I am toxic. The most toxic influencer on the internet. Yet all I do is pick topics that you care about and give my opinion on the good, the bad, and the ugly in order to educate you. I could easily make a video and title it, "Steroids are Dangerous," and perhaps 50,000 people watch it. Or I can make a video saying, Sam Sulek, what I think he's taking, what is bad, and what he should probably do instead. Million views. And so how is that bad? How is it bad for me to talk about him? Oh, he's living rent-free in my head. So what? Same things happen in your head. What is wrong with that? I make videos talking about what people care about. When you turn on SportsCenter, your favorite sports show, are you not watching a summary of all the highlights of sports that are going on? And so when LeBron James or any guy playing soccer getting hundreds of millions of dollars to play their sport, are they only playing that sport for the money? Is it possible that they both enjoy making money and they love the sport at the same time? We want to get the views, the eyeballs on our channel, because the more people that watch the channel, the more money we make, sure, but the more people are going to receive our message. And so why can't people think like this? Is it really that complicated? Do I not make sense? Do you really think I could give two shits about anything? Do you really not think that I care about spreading a positive message? About helping people to do 150 minutes of cardio a week? About eating healthy? About living a long and healthy life? About having balance? About feeling good about yourself? About not developing body dysmorphia? Of course I do. I've been like this my entire life. I've wanted to have more people feel about sports, movement, physical activity, being healthy the way I did. My passion was so strong that is the career I chose to be in. And so when I read comments, messages, videos saying, Coach Greg, it's only about the money. Why am I not allowed to make a great living doing the thing I love? Can it not be both?
I look at him and I view him as if he is my son. I have two boys. If he was my son right now, I would be terrified.
And I can say, although I don't have any children, I feel the exact same way. Remember, I was once 17 and 21 years of age, of which he was in these photos, and I was a competitive bodybuilder. But the difference is I was 100% natural. And so I know what it's like to train natural, and I was not natural my entire life. And so most people know I competed in 42 shows natural, and I did 17 shows enhanced. I turned IFBB Pro on my 50th competition. And remember, I've coached thousands of athletes. And I know what steroids can do to the body. I've seen the blood work. I've seen people get heart attacks. I've people seen get addicted, be unable to stop. I've seen all the negative health ramifications that steroids can cause. Done hundreds, if not thousands of consults related exactly to the side effects of performance-enhancing drugs. And so if millions of teenagers are watching Sam Sulek put on 50 plus pounds of muscle in 4 years, is that not going to tempt them to do the exact same thing? I'm not saying Sam is promoting it. I'm not saying he's toxic. He's very intelligent. He speaks well. He's just trying to relay information. But I think it's important for me to make messages to help share my knowledge and express to the young audience the dangers of performance-enhancing drugs. And I'm sure that most of you understand that even if you were to copy his exact cycle, his diet, his training, that you're not going to get the same results. Perhaps 1 in a million going to look like this kid. But please don't be tempted. And so although you see him bulking up on 5,000+ calories a day, having a horrendous diet, and now he's on a 2,500 calorie cutting diet. This is not the healthy way to build muscle. To bulk and cut, in essence, yo-yo dieting, which is exactly what he's doing. This is not healthy. Say whatever you want about me. Coach Greg is exactly like V-Shred. Let's call him G-Shred. By all means, do what you want. But I'm going to continue to make these videos because I do in fact care. I want his last Vanyos. And you all know Stanyo, did a natty or not on a pass? Was I a hater? Is he on performance enhancing drugs now? And so perhaps the pressure of social media, seeing guys like Sam Sulek making incredible gains, incredible progress, getting millions of followers, perhaps by next year I'll have more followers than Coach Greg. And great for him. But please remember the message. If you're a young person out there, do not copy what he's doing. Of course, I get it. The pressure's there. When I was his age, I didn't have social media to contend with. I never had Instagram. I never had Facebook. I never saw a bunch of people walk around that were bigger than me. I literally was the biggest, most muscular kid in my class. I never met anyone that had more muscle than me. I was the strongest, most jacked kid in the school. And so I thought I was amazing. And then I went to the provincial bodybuilding championships. I won. Then I went to nationals and I looked around and was like, what is even happening? How are there human beings on this planet that are this big? And they're probably not even as big as Sam Sulek. And so it was eye-opener. Greg, do you not know that people do steroids? Do you not know that almost everyone in this competition is enhanced? Really? I'm not going to do steroids. I will never do steroids. And so when I was 21, I promised no way will I ever do or take steroids. And about 10 years later, when I reached my natural genetic limit, I'm taking steroids. And why? I wanted an IFBB Pro card. I wanted to stand out. I wanted to be a superstar. And did it work? Yep. I won my pro card. But at what cost? I then abused steroids for 10 years. Eventually I said, enough is enough. People are getting heart attacks. People are dying. And so what did I do? I stopped. And guess what? I then felt like garbage, felt like shit. My testosterone levels were in the tank below 50 nanograms per deciliter. And so an endocrinologist, an expert in hormones, they prescribed to me HRT. And of course, you know my dose, 140 milligrams a week. And many of you are thinking, no, he's lying. He's blasting. He's cruising. He's taking more than he says. He's taking tren. I have amazing genetics, elite level genetics. You can make fun of me and say, yeah, you're only 5'6". You can't have elite genetics if you're 5'6". I'm talking about my ability to put on muscle. 48 years of age, but I've been training my entire life since the age of 10. And I value my cardio, of which something Sam Sulek is very good at promoting. And so that is one thing I commend him. He says everyone should be doing cardio. He's trying to be proactive with his health, and I hope you all do the same. But remember, if you are in fact abusing steroids, if you're taking them without the advice and consent of your doctor, or if you're breaking the law, please do not do it. Stop. And if you're not taking it now, do not start. And so I think if you actually watch this video and you actually listen to the words that I've stated, you'll understand where I'm coming from. And so when you watch my videos, think, does this guy actually care? Remember my background. Remember the fact that I studied this my entire life, that I taught physical education, that my passion was to promote sports and physical activity to the world. And so, yeah, I'm going to promote my supplements and doing it right now. If you want to stay natural, we got GO2 Max, Ecti Builder. You can take G-Test. They're not going to work as good as steroids. Of course they're not. But you are, in fact, 100% natural. You can use these in drug-tested sporting competitions. And all of these supplements do, in fact, make marginal differences. Perhaps 1% here, 3% there. But imagine you add that up and you take it for 10 years. Do you not think it's going to make a difference? When I lose a bike race by 0.2 of a second, do you not think that I could have won that race had I not taken a supplement? And so, yes, if you're an advanced level athlete, you've reached a plateau, you're trying to maximize and optimize everything, I highly suggest you check out HELT supplements. But if you're not, you're a teenager, don't use anything. You don't need it. You're going to make the gains. Newbie gains are fresh when you first start training. You will progress no matter what. And so I don't suggest any of you young folk, teenagers, to take any of my supplements. You don't need it. But when you get older, you reach a plateau, of course you can benefit from it. And if you want to benefit from it, click the link in the description, enter code Greg, 10% off. Subscribe, click the bell button, comment to boost the algorithm. Like the video if you in fact liked it. Watch one of the bloops, and of course, the cookbooks, the trading books, coaching plans by me and my team, the Circle diet book, the Harder Than Last Time clothing line. Everything's going on my website. Click that link, code Greg, 10% off, and of course, free diet and training program. First, last name, email address, coming straight to you. It's close to 50 pages for free. And until next time, I am out.